Boxer in same lift as police after sexual assault of tourist. Court told a Filipino boxer who sexually assaulted a tourist in his Melbourne apartment building twice found himself in the same lift as investigating police he was trying to evade. Having taken the drug ice the weekend before August 1 last year, Anton Olart was washing dishes in his flat when he realized, "I was going to rape someone today," the county court heard on Wednesday. Between 10:35 am and 12:20 p.m. he scoured his building's swimming pool area, stairwell, car park, and hallways for targets, and at one point contemplated attacking two women in a lift, before returning to his apartment, prosecutor Ray Gibson said. About 12:40 p.m., a 23-year-old tourist had the misfortune to be waiting for a lift ahead of lunch with friends, when Olart grabbed her from behind. He dragged her into a small room off the hallway, punched her several times in the face and stomach and rammed her head into the concrete floor, before sexually assaulting her. Olart, 34, who fought 51 professional bouts before retiring in 2014, later told police he punched the woman pretty hard, though not as hard as he did opponents in the boxing ring. Mr. Gibson said Olart tried to rape the woman until residents who heard the woman's screams forced open the door. The boxer ran out and went down to the basement by the stairs, discarding clothes including a black t-shirt he concealed his face with as he went. In the car park, he put on a woolen vest he found, and got the lift back to his apartment, changed clothing, and retrieved his small dog, Matilda. Over the next few minutes he went downstairs again and then up, and Mr. Gibson said that while on his way up, Olart was in the lift with police officers and asked them what was happening. After swapping his clothes again, the court heard, he caught the lift down, and again found himself an elbow away from investigating police. During one of his returns to his apartment, the boxer cut his hair and shaved his pubic hair to alter his appearance and destroy potential evidence. When Olart left the building about 2:10 p.m., he went to a nearby church to, Mr. Gibson said, pray for forgiveness. The boxer then called his wife. "I am in trouble," he told her. "There's a lot of police at the building. A girl wanted to have sex with me, and when I said no she wouldn't let me go, so I punched her." Olart was arrested at the church. That night, Mr. Gibson said, Olart told police the victim had pulled the boxer into the room for sex and afterwards said, "Where are you going? I'm not finished yet." The boxer claimed she attacked him when he tried to leave and that he had to punch her. In the commotion, he lied. She hit her head on the wall and he panicked and fled. 6 weeks after the attack, Olart admitted the truth, including the time he spent looking for someone to rape, Mr. Gibson said. An analysis of his mobile phone found that in the month before the attack he photographed and filmed women at the swimming pool. One image resembled the victim though he didn't know her, the court heard. The victim said in a statement she endured anxiety, sadness, nightmares, and headaches over the past year and had lost her appetite and need to see friends. She said a facial scar was a constant reminder. She has returned to her homeland, but had been unable to tell her father about the attack. "After the crime I always feel fear, even in my own house and even in public," she said. "I couldn't tell people about my feelings, so I had to hold it in and keep it to myself." Olart, who is in Australia as a permanent resident, pleaded guilty to attempted rape and intentionally causing injury. Defense counsel Rob Malaseka said Olart was remorseful for his crimes. Renowned boxing promoter Brian Amatruda said he knew the childlike fighter as a tremendous person who never gave up in a fight. The boxer's wife, Renee Olart, said she stood by her husband. Judge Irene Lawson will sentence Olart at a later date.